Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Deiser Connection. How you doing? I hope you're doing great. We're a week away, less than a week away from the Atlassian Team 25 Europe that's being held in Barcelona, and since all the conversations, most of the conversations and most of the keynotes are going to be around or will be around AI and Rovo. Again, we decided to talk to Sven Peters, who is Atlassian's AI evangelist. We already had part one of this long chat that we had with him, so I'll leave you with part two, okay? See you after that chat. See you soon. Imagine that you don't want to automate things, yeah, this is amazing, not copying and pasting. No one wants to do that, but people want to automate a lot of stuff. What you still do not automate, what are the tasks that still we need to leave something without automation, so what do you think that are the things that are not it's good that you don't automate, or that you don't leave it to AI or Robo?
Yeah, I mean, we need to. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, mundane tasks that you can automate with AI, and help you to get to the job done faster. But then, what are we doing with the free time, right? And what do we don't? Where are we humans come into play? And I think it's all about the diversity of thought that we have. When we come together as a team, sometimes I think like we think like, okay, we throw AI at everything, and it's the magic thing, magic bullet that we have, we was totally forgetting that we learned in the last 10-20 years that it's all about the teams, right? It's all about the diversity in the teams and the different skills that we have in the team and the different experience level that we have, that we can just like having a junior with totally new ideas, having a senior that have seen a lot of things, right? And getting those two together, if they understand each other, that can be just like create magic here. And I think this is something that we need to concentrate now more on, going a little bit away from the what we are actually doing, because agents can probably do the what, but going more to the why are we actually doing this? And that's actually the human value that we still have, and that AI can't take over. And I'm sometimes just describing as we're going from producing the work to managing the work. And then if we are managing just the work, right, and then the agents are just like producing work, and we just like see what's coming out of this, right? We need to control that a little bit also. We need a hand on and see, sometimes agents are hallucinating. Sometimes they're getting things wrong. Happens all the time. So we need to have the humans still in the loop. But still, we're saving a lot of time. So we have more time to move more to the why are we actually doing this, and have a better overview. Things that we usually don't have time for: strategy discussions, where are we going, what are good options, playing around with the different options here and there. So we will hopefully get more time for this by having agents doing the mundane task, and we just like can take it a little bit higher level.
Exactly, but I believe that the prioritizing is something that is really good, because it will leave you time in order to think about and to talk and to discuss how to prioritize, different approaches, different tasks, different versions. I don't know, prioritize, and then approving or not approving, or deciding what to do. Prioritizing is something that is not. It will not be able to automate. Maybe, you can automate something that AI can prioritize. It can prioritize a list of tasks, but then you're gonna see, and maybe some a stakeholder will go and say like, okay, no, because a user actually many users asked for this feature, for example, so we're gonna move it to the top, and so on. So it's something, those decisions, those maybe all those meetings, that it's interesting, and yes, there's some stuff that that we need to leave behind, when automating tasks and so on. So it's nice. It's cool. It's cool. So let's do one thing. I have written down this phrase, and I've left some blank spaces right here. So maybe if you could finish this, but it's easy. It's easy. Don't get scared, because it's easy. Finish this sentence. Robo is blank. It's not blank. How would you complete that sentence?
So Rovo is for everyone. It's not just for AI specialists. Everyone can write native text, and that's how you build your Rovo agent.
Cool, nice, perfect. That's amazing. I like it. I like it. The one that I thought about was like Robo is a teammate, is not a general chat. It was easy. It's not a general chat out of context. With AI, if there needs to be any habits that they could start tomorrow, with AI, what would you recommend? What would you be those habits to start tomorrow for our listeners?
I think just try it out. I mean, just give it a try. Don't be just like stop after the first download that you have. Just like maybe have a champion in your team that knows a little bit more about prompting and has tried a little bit more. So it helps you for everyone to adapt. And also have an outcome in mind. It's good to experiment and start with that, so you know actually how Gen AI is reacting and what you can do with it. But once you're just like over that, have an outcome in mind. What do you want if you build an agent? What should be the expected outcome? Because at the end, we want an outcome. We want to get faster. We want to get have better quality or whatever, right? So think about that. Measure the impact of your agents. If you apply that agents, we save 2 hours per week. Or if I apply that agents, 20% increase of quality. So you really know that the agents are helping you. That would be it. There's a lot of discussions right now that some people are not gaining more speed, but they're actually losing speed. Because for software developers, if you put an agent to a complicated task, for example, you will need to tweak the prompts, you will need to tweak the code and say, no, do it again. Where would have been faster if you would just like code it yourself. So know actually what you want to do for these complicated tasks. Maybe an agent is not the best at the moment. With the current technology, is not the best use case. Right? It's not everything that you can apply with Gen AI would be good. And that's the thing. Like measure the outcome of your agents.
Makes a lot of sense, because I was gonna ask too, I was gonna introduce a habit to stop doing tomorrow with AI, and you said it first, it's like stop stop, how you say, getting down, or stop using AI with the first downer, with the first bad news, and that's a really nice thing. And those conversations about making the tasks longer, making the developers being a little bit concerned about the time that is taking them in order to write down a prompt, maybe what do you think? Because the prompts are something important, right? Prompts are something that people need to start using well. I don't know if it's the right thing to say that well, but they need to. We need to get better at writing prompts for AI to provide the correct answers, right? So if the developers could spend some more time not correcting or providing the correct prompts, if you spend some time doing the prompts correctly right now, maybe next week, whenever you launch that prompt, that is specialized, that is perfect, that is nice, it will save some time for you next week, right? So the time that you spend with the prompt this week, it will be saved next week, right? Am I missing something here? I think that that can be the way, that can be the correct outcome, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit like learn to talk to your new
Yeah.
coworker that you have on the team, right? Different
Yeah.
experience, different expectations.
Yes.
It's the same actually when you talk to AI. You need to learn how to talk to AI, and sometimes it's good to be polite, but sometimes it's also good to be just like super direct with the prompt and saying,
Yeah.
no, you just like do that and
Yes.
don't do anything else. Just
Yeah.
do
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, when you have it, maybe when you learned already, it's going to
mm.
save you time in the future, right? It's going to be better for everyone in the future, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There we did this survey or this report around AI, how much time it saves, and we made actually different categories. So we used people that just like use AI as a tool, and we found out that they save 51 minutes per day. So press a button, summarize me this email, put this long text into bullet points, whatever, right? That's just like using it as a tool. But if you use it as an advisor to help you brainstorm some ideas, actually, and use how to really prompt the AI wisely,
Hmm.
you will save up to 100 minutes per day. So it's really good to invest time because you save it at the end to learn this new technology. It will not go away. It will just like be even more prominent in our work days. So
Yeah.
it's a good time now. And also, it's not too late. There's no people with 10 years of experience in prompt engineering in this industry, right? And we
Exactly.
start nearly everyone at the same time now to learn this thing.
Exactly.
So
So
it's never
I
as
we just started. Yeah. So
yeah.
it's not.
Just
Yeah.
start and learn it,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
yeah. As this, there's some things that you can apply, like we already talked about, asking the agent why do you do that to find out to just like learn from the agent. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
go and prompt and learn and try it out yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Just try it out yourself, and do not be scared. Do not get down with the first fail or something. You
Mhm.
just keep going, and keep learning, and that will be pretty much it. So
Exactly.
this chat is done, Sven. I will leave you to the rest of your day. I hope that the day goes well, and this was really fun. So it's really interesting to learn, about what Atlassian is looking forward, in the future with AI and what we should expect. So again, thank you very much, Sven.
Okay, and next time you talk to my AI agent, then you don't have to
I
talk to
will.
me
I
anymore.
will. I believe that the next interview and the next chat will be with your AI agent. That. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna ask him why. Why is his Ben not here today? Yeah, but it's
All
cool. It's
right.
cool. It's cool. It's nice. So again, thank you very much. See you at
Thank you.
10. So I hope that this conversation and this chat with Sven Peters was interesting and was a bit of an eye opener into trying out Rovo, which is Atlassian's AI, and hope that you can use it and that it can save you time while working and your team's time, of course. So again, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, do not hesitate and ask us down below in the comments. Or if we are seeing each other, or if you are planning on attending the Atlassian Team 25 in Europe, in Barcelona, don't hesitate to let us know. See us, go to Deiser's booth, which is booth 616, and ask us about Rovo and the AI, because we have a lot of stuff that we have been learning and we want to share with everyone about AI and the help that it can bring to your whole company. So I hope that it was helpful. And again, see you in a few weeks, because we'll come back from Atlassian Team 25 Europe with a lot of news and of course with a recap. So see you in a few weeks. Bye bye.